Weather threat for the Pacific Northwest today. Yeah, you're looking at a time lapse from yesterday. This out of Spokane, Washington, aka the Lilac City. Under today's risk area for today, it's been more than 3 years since the last severe storm watch in places like Spokane, Washington. And we got the one and only Fox Weather First host meteorologist Craig Herrera in the house. Craig, always great to see you.
Great to see you, my friend. What an intro. I love that. You know, we talk Pacific Northwest. Yes. You know it well. I've got work there for some time, family there. It's a perfect setup for us to see severe weather east of the Cascades. So let's talk about it because it's the same system that we're watching bringing snow to this year. Look at that beautiful bowling ball right there. Got a dip in the jet as well. So we've got a lot working on, not only at the surface, but in the mid-levels and upper levels as far as what we expect to happen here. Now, notice some of the energy wrapping around this area of low pressure, right into eastern portions of the Cascades. And I mentioned that because the Cascades run like this, north to south. And a lot of times the storms that come in come like this off the Pacific, and they have huge influences on areas on the western half of the state. Well, this is for the eastern half of the state. We have a lot of daytime heating, a lot of temperatures getting up into the 80s today, closer to 90s. So it's that diurnal heating that we're watching. Once the sun goes down, we lose some of the energy. We're at a level 2 out of 5 severe storm threat in the Pacific Northwest. How often do we see that here? Everything has to come together. We also have one, by the way, in the front range of Colorado. Let's focus in on the Pacific Northwest right now. As that energy swings around and banks up against the mountains, we've got a lot of cold air aloft. We've got the daytime heating that plays into this, and some of these storms can even produce some quick spin-ups, tornadoes, especially as we watch the line form later this afternoon and evening. Could watch for some quick spin-ups in those locations. So if you get a severe thunderstorm warning in the Pac Northwest today, I would treat it like a tornado warning, because if you get a tornado warning, you won't have a lot of time to respond. Downbursts also being talked about in the discussions coming out of Pendleton, out of the Pacific Northwest, and also we haven't seen a severe thunderstorm watch in a number of days, 649 days in the areas that we're watching. We don't have one yet, but that may pop up later today. Stay with us here. We go through the afternoon, daytime heating kicks in, some of these storms start to flare up. They form a bit of a line and they go in this direction, up to the north and northwest. It's this line you'll watch this afternoon that could produce those quick spin-ups, also some downbursts, some of these localized individual cells over eastern Washington, also ones to watch. Notice behind that, not a lot of energy. Now, having said that, we do expect a lot of rain in a short period of time. This side of both states is very arid, very dry. Remember, those storms coming off the Pacific, all of the rain banks up against the western half of the state. So this side of the state is very lush and green. This side of the state looks completely different once you get over the Cascades. So we could see some localized flooding. That's that storm that we've got. I want to take you to Colorado as well. Right along the front range, we could see some stormy conditions this afternoon. We've got the Colorado convergence going on. Here is Castle Rock and Colorado Springs, south of Denver. We've got the Palmer Divide right here. You'll notice the winds coming off of the mountains, off of the Great Rockies. Meantime, a southeasterly flow banking up against the Rockies. You get convergence that sets up here, and we're in business for some stormy conditions. So some of these storms today, Michael and Marissa, could produce some hail right along the front range of Colorado. Be prepared for that as we go through the day today. And a lot of this in both situations has a lot to do with daytime heating.
Absolutely, the bubble up. And, you know, it's always been striking, Craig. I've never seen so much hail in my life as when I went to Denver, Colorado once. Oh. And the hailstorm, the hailstones, like completely flooded the streets.
That's wild, right? It looked like snow, I bet.
It looked like snow.
I'm supposed to fly in there today. I hope I make it. I'll send you a video if I make it.
No, please let us know. Safe travels.
Thank you,
Craig, thank you so much. Always appreciate it.
Good to see you.